What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Splatoon 3 video. In the last video, I played what I think is the best weapon in Splatoon 3, and today I'm going to be playing what I think is the worst weapon in Splatoon 3. And honestly, I don't know if I consider this like the worst weapon in Splatoon 3. I think there's worse weapons than H-3 Nozzlenoze, to be honest. But it's like one of the easiest ones to point to and be like, yeah, that weapon's terrible, because H-3 Nozzlenoze used to be very good. Because like unlike stuff like Sploosh, which is just... Because, like, unlike Sploosh, where, you know, it's, like, always bad. Like, I can't think of a single time where you're like, okay, yeah, Sploosh is the best option in the game that you actually want on your team, and it's not just some, like, random throw pick. But it is, like, you know, H3 was, like, one of those things. And, oh my god, there's a jump on the left? Jesus Christ. H3 used to be one of the best guns in the game, which is why I think it's more interesting that it's really bad. Because in Splatoon 1, it used to be one of the, like, literal one of the best guns in the game with Cherry H-3 Nozzlenoze. That was one of the best weapons in the entire, like, game. And that game had some pretty crazy good weapons, so you know that meant a lot in that game. And then in Splatoon 2, they had the Cherry, or not the Cherry H3, the H3D kit, which had ink armor, which was very strong. And now in Splatoon 3, it is just actually complete garbage. There's, like, no reason you'd ever pick this gun. It has gone through a couple buffs over the years, and none of them have done literally anything to the weapon, because it just lost, like, pretty much all of the things that made it good in the other games. Like, you know, in Splatoon 1, it was basically just impossible to fight, because it had, you know, wall and bubbler, which was just impossible to fight. And then in Splatoon 2, it had armor, which gave it a more supportive thing, and in Splatoon 3, it has none of that. They did give it a tactical kit, which I think would have been pretty okay for it if they didn't, you know, immediately throw it away by giving it point sensor, which basically just kills any semblance of the kit being useful, which is unfortunate, because honestly I think H3 is one of the cooler weapons in the game. Very hard to use, obviously, which is another reason why it kind of sucks, right? Because why would you use this thing when it's like ridiculously hard to use, when you can just use, I don't know, you could just use like Pro or any other like midline shooter that's like not terrible and actually has some upside. You know, like, there's upsides to using other guns. There isn't, like, an upside to using H-3 Nozzlenoze. It's just terrible. Look at how many strikes do we need, boys, to cap one checkpoint? Like 3 sets of strikes, and for what, you know? Like, there's nothing happening. I mean, on this thing, I want a bubble for the checkpoint, because I do have charge up on this for this reason. Oh my god, dude, like, what in the hell, dude? Blaster is so nuts. Okay, we got the checkpoint at least, which is good. Everything else about that was terrible, but like, you know, okay, back to H3, right? 2 of the reasons I think it's really bad is because, one, it's just really slow, and you need to hit like all 3 shots to kill somebody with it, which is so hard to do when your weapon's like shots fire this slowly. It's very rare. It's so slow, and the shots don't even travel that fast. They actually buffed them a long time ago to make them go even faster than they already did. And it still did basically nothing. I think this thing needs, like, not velocity or something to make that even work. But one of the reasons it was really good in Splatoon 2 was you could run main power-up. And in that game, main power-up was an ability that did a bunch of different effects depending on your weapon. And holy shit, dude. Like, I hate Rapid so much. Like, what even, man? Like, what even? And in Splatoon 2, H3's main power-up was damage up, so you could run a little bit of it to make it basically two-shot people if they were damaged even like a little bit, which was, you're damaged basically all the time in this game. Like, if you ever go through a pixel of ink, you're damaged, so most of the time that would be just an instant two-shot, which made the weapon pretty solid at fighting people. Just gonna pop this. I don't know where this guy is, and I don't want to find out. Okay. You know, it's great that I picked a bubble spam kit into, you know, 3 Tri-Strike users. Isn't that awesome? And it's not going to matter because we're still winning. Not because of me, I'm going to be honest. I've done probably nothing in this entire game because my weapon is bad. But in Splatoon 3, they removed main power-up from the thing, which I think was probably better. You know, I think damage up wasn't very good for the game, but at the same time, it did kind of absolutely just own a whole bunch of weapons that, you know, pretty much relied on it to be good. And one of those was H3, so... Okay, can we kill this guy, please? Okay, thank you. Alright. Oh my god, dude. You know what? I put the bubble down. They can use it still. I really hope we get this checkpoint, because I don't know how we're going to stop them if we don't. Oh. Please. Nice. I did so much that game, guys. I made a I helped us get through one check. That's good. God, what a disaster class. 7 and 10. Yeah, that sounds about right. We are in the next match, and I have changed my build just a little bit, if you can tell. I might actually throw my builds on screen, because I am playing on my main account this time, which means it's a lot easier for me to get the Nintendo Switch screenshots of my build, so I might as well, you know. If you can't tell, I've optimized this for pure special spam, because Bubble is pretty good on TC, so if I can't get any value with my main weapon, I might as well, you know, get some value out of my special weapon. We're fighting against Tent this time, which is kind of nice, because I can just throw my splash ball at it. It's like one of the few guns that I actually can kind of fight. And I'm just going to bubble the tower straight up. Like, you know what are they going to do about it? I don't see anyone here. The Tent's behind us. I think the blaster's probably in front somewhere, so I'm just going to wall that off. And nope, he's right here, because my team all left and went backwards! Never play X-Rank, man. It's just the worst experience of my life. Like, what even is this? You know, can I push this guy? Yeah, you better run. You better be worried about H-3. Oh my god, no one's here! Alright, you know what? I guess a good kill from the splatter shot, so I guess it's okay. See, the problem is, I have to rely on my teammates to do things, which kind of sucks. Does he not? Okay, well, you know, it is still a midline gun, you know? You can't just walk into it. You can't just walk straight up into it. You can just get beamed. That's the thing about H-3. It's kind of like Blaster in the way where, like, at any point, like, you could just get straight beamed with this thing, but it's so unlikely to actually happen that, like, you might as well just hold forward and do it. I mean, how many good H-3 players do you see? I don't know what's going on over there. Pop that guy's tent shield. Dude, Jesus, please! Someone hold the right side of the map. Please. Like, why are we just letting that happen? Like, I don't understand. There's 2 people here. Why can't they just hold that side of the map? I don't understand. See, I don't know where the blaster is, and like, anyone sharking is just gonna insta-kill me. So I have to be careful, because this weapon sucks. Okay, let's just shred that guy's tent. Get out of here. Okay, if I get dropped on the right side of the map again for the 3rd time in a row, I'm gonna lose my mind. They're still not watching. No one's watching this. Okay, you know what? I'll watch it. You know what? I'll be the change in the world that I want to see. There's 2 people sitting on that plat for some reason, so, I mean, I don't know why we wouldn't just ride this. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I tried to throw a wall against, like, that other wall there to try and, like, I don't know, bounce it to the tower, but that just did not work at all. We can just do this, though. I set up a wall right here. Now I'm just gonna pop this bubble, and, oh, get beamed. Oh, get beamed. I'm the best H-3 player in the world. Oh my god, dude! I will say, we're playing against Blaster, but it really doesn't feel like it, to be honest. Like, I haven't really felt the impact of a Blaster in this game so far. We just killed this guy. We got 3 people looking at him, thank god. Alright, now we just beam the tower, because I'm the best player in the world. Shoot that, just in case they drop there for, like, the 5th time. Okay, no one's coming, no one's coming. Alright, sick. He bubbled for me. That's huge. Get beamed. Oh, get out. Oh, I'm the best. Oh, I'm the best, dude. Holy shit, I'm the best. I don't even care. You know how hard that is to do on H-3 to hit 2 people with 1 bursts? I mean, that's like, that's got to be the most impressive thing I've done in this game. Like, come on, man. 3,000 hours? That's got to be the most impressive thing. Hit 2 people with H-3. Holy. I'm just going to try and get bubble, because they shouldn't be able to push through me if I have this just set up here. Nice. And that's GG's. You know, I said it was the worst gun in the game, but we've won 2 games. You know, okay, I will say the last game, we did not win because of me. That game, I think I did pretty alright, you know? I think I killed people. I think I was, you know, score boosting, you know? I think it was pretty okay. Alright, that's the end of this video. I'm never playing this weapon again because I don't want to. It's so awkward, man. It's just really awkward to use, and it's just kind of annoying to play. Like, it generally kind of just feels unfun, to be honest. Which is unfortunate, because I think this is, like, one of my favorite weapons in the game. You know, I played this a decent bit in S2 for a while. I mean, like, I didn't play it competitively or anything, but, you know, I played it in solo queue a decent bit. I got, like, a badge for it and stuff. So to see it in a state where it's just, like, I don't know, well, there's, like, no use for it, it's kind of sad. Hopefully, when they make a Splatoon 4, they won't kill this gun on release by giving it terrible kits and bad nerfs. If you think this thing is bad now, you should have seen it on release day. On release day, this is like bottom 5 in the game, 1000%. I mean, Besides, like, release day blob, which, like, literally just didn't work, like, it was just bugged, this might be, like, the worst weapon on launch. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully. What if I died or something before the next one? Are you allowed to say that on YouTube? Hopefully. I'm not planning on it, though.